Just seeing them grow from the start, confidence growing and their techniques improving, we'd never ever take them somewhere else because he is just perfect.
I have 2 girls at AFAC and we've been coming since it started at the beginning of 2019. They feel safe and I think they feel encouraged as well.
I like my teachers and they always encourage me when I need encouraging and they make it really fun for me and the rest of my class. I feel very proud and happy and excited to meet my new teacher.
Noah finds motor planning and things like that difficult. You know, he tends to get that same teacher, so they definitely know what works for Noah, what to kind of keep going with, how we can kind of achieve the next thing. So it's really quite consistent and valuable.
It's really good, nice quality time spent with the grandies, and it's a great centre for families as well. She may have got a lot older, but never miss out on the green jelly after the swimming lesson, so that's always a given.
I wouldn't be driving 25 minutes past 2 swim schools to come if I didn't enjoy it.
The kids just enjoy it too much here and love all the teachers, so why move them somewhere else?
Would you all be upstanding for Her Worship, Mayor Ruth Butterfield?
Thanks everyone, please be seated. Thank you, councillors and staff for being here tonight. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we meet on the traditional lands of the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation and pay my respects to their elders past and present. And I'll declare the meeting open at 7:01 and go to record of attendance, apologies and leave of absence. We have previously granted leave of absence for Councillor Silva, who is absent tonight with a leave of absence, and an apology from Dr. Caroline Willinga, as she is caught up in the travel arrangements that have been thrown into chaos through the war in the Middle East. Advice of, we've got everyone else here. Thank you very much, everyone else, for being here. Executive directors are all here as well, and CEO and everyone. Thank you. So, advice of advice of response to previous public questions taken on notice. There aren't any. Public question time. I don't believe we've got any public tonight. So we'll move on to applications for leave of absence, and I do have one here from Councillor Busby, who has requested a leave of absence from the 8th of the 4th to the 10th of the 4th inclusive, and the 3rd of the 5th to the 9th of the 5th inclusive. Could I ask that someone move that be accepted? Councillor Hetherington, I think you were first. Thank you. Is there anyone opposed? If no one's opposed, thank you, that's carried. We'll move forward to petitions. Are there any petitions for tabling tonight? If not, we'll move on. Confirmation of minutes. Could I ask that someone confirm that the minutes attached to this agenda represent a true and correct record of the previous meeting? Councillor Sargison, thank you very much. Has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you, that's carried. Announcements by the person presiding. So on your tables, you've got my announcements. And I'll just mention that our opening of the Armidale University Study Hub, which was not only a wonderful event, but a culmination of a lot of work by our staff, our builders, and councils. Had a fair few meetings, and a lot to do with the funding and plans with that building. So I think it was congratulations to us. Yay. It's certainly getting some good press, and hopefully we'll have the place pumping with students, university students and others using the facilities in the near future. So we've got a fair few enrolments already, so I think we just need to build on that momentum and let people know where it is and what it's for, and we will get more and more uptake of usage of the building, which will be fantastic. That's it from me. Questions by members of which due notice have been given without discussion. We don't have any reports. We'll move into the agenda and start with the Community Services Committee meeting. Is the Chair prepared to move receipt of those minutes?
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Mayor. Yes, I acknowledge receipt of the Community Services Committee minutes for the meeting held Tuesday, 3rd of March 2026, subject to any corrections, of which I have none.
Thank you. Chair has moved receipt of those minutes with no corrections. Is there anyone opposed? If no one's opposed, thank you, that's carried. There's one item on this agenda, page 8, 1.1, proposed community public art project in Kelmscott. I noticed that somebody has taken to this particular brickwork over the weekend, and it has some graffiti on it now, so we might need to get that, get onto Western Power to get that cleaned off. The recommendation comes on page 12. Is the Chair prepared to move that item?
So moved.
Thank you. Chair has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. We come now to the Technical Services Committee meeting held on the 4th of March. Chair, are you prepared to move receipt of those minutes?
Yes, happy to move the minutes of Technical Services Committee held on Wednesday, 4th of March, subject to any corrections, which I don't have any.
Thank you very much. Chair has moved receipt of those minutes. Is there any corrections? No. And anyone opposed to receiving those minutes? If not, thank you. That's carried. Move into the agenda. The first item comes on page 17, 1.1, acquisition of portion of land, lot 5, Centre Road, Camillo, as public road, Lake Road, Camillo, confidential cover report. Executive Director, you're giving your words up there of impartiality, I believe.
Through the Chair, just declaring an impartiality interest on this item, as I am on the board with the Director of the Church.
Thank you very much. With that declaration made, we'll move on to page 18 with the recommendation. Does anyone need to refer to the confidential attachment? If not, we'll move forward. Page 19, 2.1, corporate greenhouse action 2021 to 2021 to 29/30, update on the implementation of actions, with the recommendation coming on page 23. Page 24, 3.1, Parks Facilities Strategy Review. The recommendation coming on page 31. Page 32, 4.1, tender number 2425, Central Park Development, confidential cover page. Do we have anyone wanting to talk about the confidential item? If not, I'll move forward. 34, page 34, 4.2, RFQ 26GT19 SOR, provision of bulk verge collection services, separable parts, confidential cover page. So the recommendation comes on page 35. Does anyone need to refer to the confidential attachment to this item? If not, we'll move on. Page 36, 5.1, update and options on tip shop referral item, with the recommendation on the bottom of page 36. Page 37, 5.2, street sweeping referral item, with the recommendation on the bottom of page 37. Brings us to the end of the agenda. Is the Chair prepared to move all of those items?
So moved, Madam Mayor.
Thank you very much. Chair has moved all of those items. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. That brings us to the Chief Executive Officer's report of the 9th of March 2026. Could I have someone move receipt of that Officer's CEO's report? Thank you, Councillor Peter. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. And we have one item here, 1.1, Councillors' Information Bulletin, issue number 3 of 2026. Recommendation on page 42. Could I have a mover for that recommendation? Councillor Peter, thank you. Is anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. Brings us back to the beginning of the agenda, where we have motions of which previous notice have been given. There aren't any. Urgent business approved by the person presiding or by decision. Haven't got any of those. Matters for referral to standing committees without discussion. Any matters for referral? Councillor Mosey.
Yeah, could I please refer Corella Control Program to Tech Services?
Certainly, thank you. Any further matters for referral? If not, we'll move on. And matters requiring confidential consideration, we don't have any because we've already dealt with them. And that brings us to closure at 7:11. Thank you very much, everyone, for your attendance.